Hey, why don't you get in my sparring, bro? This guy only came one time months ago.
What, you been here? So you been here the whole time?
I'm a wild card, but I'm starting to spar here. I'm gonna spar here tomorrow. If you guys want to come up. That's been some good sparring, bro. Nah, I've been here for like a month and a half. Yeah. How's everything been?
He's a monster. Enjoy him, man. Yeah, he's working. He's a beast.
So yeah, when you could wrap it, just take
Yeah. So van a hacer las entrevistas aquí,
Okay. David, go ahead and just start off talking to the media here about your workouts and how's everything going right now?
Everything has been good. You know, we feel extremely good. I've been working since I got COVID. I've recovered very well. You know, I don't have no lingering effects or nothing like that. So everything has been amazing. We've been sparring 12, 13 rounds, running 6, 7 miles every day. So I'm very excited. You know, I've worked very hard for this training camp, so I can't wait to put on a great show November 13th.
What do you see in your opponent, Jose? What do you fear most about him, if anything?
You know, I don't fear anything about Jose Uzcategui. He's a tough competitor. He's been the next world champion, so I got to give him that respect that, you know, every boxer deserves, because he has been the next champion, just like I'm the next champion. And, you know, it's big fights on the horizon after this fight, so, you know, I got to prepare for him accordingly. But honestly, I feel like I'm the better fighter. You know, I got more skills, I got more power, I got more speed, and I got more hunger too. So I feel like it's gonna be a great night for me and my team, and I'm gonna go out there and I feel like I'm gonna get the KO victory.
In fighting at home, talk about that. You're probably getting a lot of text messages and getting a lot of friends and family.
Yeah, the good thing is that I don't really get my number out, so I don't get too much text messages. But now a lot of people are excited. I haven't fought there in over 5 years. So I'm excited to go back. Yeah, and I feel like, you know, everything is perfect. The timing is perfect. You know, this is the biggest fight in my career up to this date. You know, and it's WBC IBF title eliminator, so it doesn't get any bigger than this, and it gets to be in my hometown. So I'm just very, very prepared and very ready for whatever comes next.
Hard not to look ahead with Canelo and Caleb right around the corner. You know, I mean, you have to stay focused on this one.
Yeah, we're definitely staying focused on Jose Uzcategui, but like I said, there's some big fights on the horizon. You know, if everything goes good in this fight, you know, I've already won one WBC title eliminator, so if I win this one, it's the second one, and you know, I feel like I'm the #1 runner-up for that spot for whoever wins out of Canelo and Caleb Plant.
Do you feel, you know, because Canelo was able to get a franchise title in 160, that they may potentially do something like that after the Caleb Plant fight? Does that?
You know, I'm really not worried about anything right now. I'm just worried about, you know, getting my spot as the #1 contender in IBF and the WBC. If they want to give him a franchise title, then that's up to them, you know. But as long as they make me mandatory for the WBC or the IBF, that's really the only thing I'm worried about right now. And that's, you know, I feel like for the super middleweight division, it'd be an extremely big fight versus me and Canelo. So I feel like it makes sense in both ways, but I just got to go out there, I got to perform, and I got to get this victory first.
Yeah, a lot of fighters seem to pretty much avoid you based off a lot of media conversations. It doesn't seem like, you know, they want to take that chance after a performance, you know, with your fight, who hasn't been stopped before. If you stop them, you think more people are going to want to face you at that point, or want to take that chance?
I mean, I feel like it doesn't really matter. I feel like right now at the level we're at, you know, I mean, I've been an ex-champion already twice. The fighters that I'm seeking to fight, they're already champions too. They've been ex-champions. So I think sometimes whatever fighter, whether it's Charlo, Caleb, Plant, Canelo, I think we're all going to end up facing each other sooner or later. I think the reason why I'm a little bit avoided right now, because it's too much risk for very little reward. You know, I don't have a title right now, so if you see a lot of other fighters right now, they're chasing titles, and you know, they really don't want to get in the way of them getting the fight with Canelo. So they don't want to really take a risk right now. But I feel like after I win this fight, I'll become the #1 mandatory. None of that's going to matter anymore.
Would you invite all the fighters that have avoided you to, you know, let's say you get the Canelo fight, you become the champion, defeat Canelo, and all of a sudden everyone wants to face you. Would you kind of take, you know, the stuff that they didn't want to face you, or make you move to 160 or all the other kind of stipulations they try to do to kind of help their chances?
Yeah, you know, I've been professional for 8 years already. Next year's going to be my 9th year professional. You know, I turned 25 this year, so I feel like I just want the big fights, whoever it may be. You know, if it's Berlanga, if it's Charlo, if it's Caleb Plant, Callum Smith, Billy Joe Sanders. I feel like this is the level I've been working to get at for a long, long time, and you know, we're finally here at this moment. You know, so I mean, I want to fight the best of the best, and I want to prove myself. I want to show everybody that I am the best super middleweight in the world. So I'll fight whoever.
David, obviously you know Uzcategui. What does he do good? What do you do better?
Well, I mean, I feel like my tools are way better than Uzcategui. I got a better jab, I got better defense, I got better speed. I do everything better than Uzcategui. It's just that he's a rugged fighter. He's never been stopped. He's strong, and he has the will to win. So I mean, these are the type of fights that people want to see me in against. Tough fighters like myself to go to war. It's definitely going to be a war. I'm not going to lie, and I'm going to say this fight's easy because it's not. So, but I feel like I'm going to come out on top, especially I've been feeling really strong. I've been fast. Stamina is amazing right now, and everything is going good. So I just can't wait to perform.
It's your dad's birthday today. You woke up, you didn't even know. Tell me about that.
But yeah, man, I'm very excited to. Yeah, I love you. It's his birthday today, so
I didn't even know. He woke up and he said, "Hey, happy birthday, Dad." I'm like, "Oh, what month is it?" I don't even know.
But you know what I'm saying? This is just how we do. This is always tradition. Every time it's one of our birthdays. Last year we're training during my birthday. Now it's his birthday. Next year it might be my brother's birthday. So this is all we do.
You feel good about the knockout, right? What makes you feel so good about that?
Because I've been having, since I came back from my suspension, all my fights have been knockouts, and I've been coming back. I've been getting stronger, getting more intelligent in the ring, more experience, and I'm about to hit 25. I think my man strength is finally coming in, so I feel good. I've been working hard, man. This is everything I've been working for a long time, and I feel like I have supreme confidence right now in my power and my speed and everything I do, so I feel like this is why this fight's going to be a knockout.
No other fighter has taken the title away from you. Message to the fans who want to see you get on top and stay there.
Well, I'd rather just go in there and talk with my fists. I'd just rather go in there. I could say a lot of things, but I'd rather just go in there, give the fans a great fight, give them what they want to see, and win the title again. I don't got to talk because everybody else says that they're gonna win the titles and do this and that, but I'd rather just show the people instead of talking.
You were prepared for a fight in August. You had to wait nearly 3 months. How have you been able to pass the time? How do you feel? Did you kind of dip back down out of training? Did you stay training? How did that go?
Well, I just don't know. When I caught COVID, the only thing I did is recover from that. But I mean, I feel like it could probably did me a little bit better. I had more time to prepare, more time to study, and more time to focus. I was already focused, but once you get an extended period of time that to study a little bit more on what you're doing. I've studied Uzcategui a little bit more. I've worked on a lot of other stuff. I've worked on my stamina more, and I feel like everything is perfect right now. I mean, I'm ready to go.
Heading home to Phoenix to fight in the car with your brother, your father obviously co-training you guys. Is that the culmination of a dream for you guys?
Yeah, man, it's definitely a dream. It's a dream come true. We've been working at this for 21 years. I've been boxing since I was 3 years old, so everything that we've done up to this point is for this moment right now.
David, every fighter says this was my best camp. Was this the best camp?
That's the thing about it. I heard you say that to somebody else the other day. Now I'm gonna just say that this camp was great because I worked hard. I work extremely hard in every camp. So I mean, I don't know if it's the best camp, but I've definitely worked extremely hard. And I think every year, every fight, I just get better and better. So that's why I think people say that every camp has been the best camp because you're working towards something. And I'm getting stronger, I'm getting faster, everything is going good, so this camp is definitely a great camp.
How do you feel when everybody that I talk to tell me you will give Canelo the best fight? You've heard that?
Because I feel it's true. I feel that people know. Everybody else who's fought isn't like me. Nobody throws the body shots I throw. Nobody throws the combinations and the speed I throw. And once I get in the ring with Canelo, I'll show it. I'm a different fighter from all these guys who's fought. I'm not scared of nobody, and I want this. And I want to be the best fighter in the world, and I'm gonna make that happen.
I just was really curious. People always link you to like Kelly Pavlik and Golovkin at a young age for being, an amazing sparring partner. Just, now you're a professional 2-time champion. Has there anyone that I guess you can shed the light on? You had great sparring that maybe in the future that we can keep an eye on, just like how we kept an eye on you.
In the future, I don't know, bro. I've really just sparred everybody that's good in California, Las Vegas. I've sparred everybody. But the one person that I have worked with is my brother, Jose Benavidez and Rayo Valenzuela. These are the guys we've been working with, and I feel like we all have a big future together. Especially how we think and how we motivate each other. I feel like we're a good team, we're strong, and the next couple of years is going to be great for all of us.
How great is it the fact that your brother had a tremendous performance against Terrence Crawford, which many people argue is one of the best. He gets to come back 3 years later. Just the emotions that you're going through, just seeing them,
Yeah, it's amazing too, bro. Because every time I got my brother in my corner, I'm training with my brother. The ambience we have, it just elevates me to work as hard as I can. He always motivates me in the ring, and even when he's at my fights, he motivates me a lot. And I know I do the same for him. And now that we're fighting again in Phoenix, Arizona, the roles are reversed. Because the last time I fought in Phoenix, I was fighting on his undercard, but now he's fighting on my undercard. So that shows how far we came from.
You know, do you take a break and, you know, sit and watch? Like, what's the whole process of when your brother fights and he fights? Do you guys walk out and watch the fight ringside, or do you kind of stay in the back and stay focused?
Well, we haven't fought in the card together because he's been in Top Rank, obviously, so about 6 years. But for this fight, I'm not going to be able to go out and watch him because he's the co-main event, so I got to be in the back getting ready. But I'll definitely be watching closely.
Is this your new home gym? Do you like the new boxing gym?
Yeah, you know, I've been treated very good here. You know, the people at Brickhouse, AJ, you know, David, everybody's been here. You know, I felt the first person that invited me here was Zurdo Ramirez, and I have a long history with him. You know, everybody's been here. They've treated me like family, so, you know, I really appreciate how they extended and they opened the doors for me.
Were you surprised that Rolly and Tank didn't get into it at the face-off?
Yeah, I was kind of surprised that they didn't get into it, but it was a funny press conference, man. I feel like Rolly's trash talking kind of took over the show. It was hilarious, bro, honestly. But I mean, it's a smart thing to do, bro, because they have a lot of money on the line. It's a fight that I want to see happen. I don't want to see it get extended, you know. So I don't want to see the date get pushed back to another big date just because of something dumb that happens or something that they can't control their emotions. So I feel like that's the best way to happen. That has to happen.
You have a fight prediction on that? Just curious for the fight fans that.
I think Gervonta Davis is gonna knock him out. Gervonta Davis is one of the best, and you know, just for what he's done in the sport, and you know, how, with his age and how he's done, you know, I don't look up to him, but you know, I really do admire his work and everything he's done, and I feel like I don't think Rolly is the one to beat him right now. I think if he would have a good competition against anybody, it would be Shakur Stevens, Devin Haney, and who else? Josh Taylor, but I feel like he smokes everybody else.
Do you have a plan going forward about how to get your title back in this division, and you know how long that'll take you, and after Uzcategui, what you're going to do?
No, my plan right now is just keep working hard, and whatever fights they give me, you know, try to do the best I could do. You know, I can't just sit here and complain or just try to, like, you know, complain about my situation. I'm going to turn 25 in December, so I feel like I got 10 years left in this professional game. So whatever they want to give me, and I'm going to be ready for anything that comes my way.
Where do you rank yourself in the division?
Top 5, definitely top 5. I feel like I'm top 3. I feel like the only reason I'm not top 1 or 2 is because I don't have the titles, but I feel like I'm right behind Caleb Plant and right behind Canelo Alvarez. Good? Yeah.